Most AI side hustle videos are lying to you. They list things that make money and never tell you that 6 of them cap out at $2,000 a month, which is not a job replacement, that's a car payment. So I ranked all 10, worst to best, scored on how fast you can get paid, how much of the work AI actually does, and the honest ceiling for a one-person business. Now, for those who don't know me, I quit a 6-figure software engineering job at a big tech company in New York City. I've made over $1 million through AI businesses since, and I've worked with 200 plus founders across 33 countries who've done over $4 million in revenue running the exact hustles on this list. So this isn't a ranking from someone theorizing, it's from watching a couple hundred people try all 10. Now, to be honest, the third side hustle is my favorite, but number 1 is a hustle that the top earners quietly switched to in 2026. Now, here's some quick proof of real results from these side hustles. Yannick, who lives in Madagascar, landed a $30,000 deal with an AI energy company, and he runs just one of these side hustles. Darian closed $31,000 on a single voice AI system build. Timothy did 2 $5,000 deals for an AI email service system. And Ramsey is a 19-year-old college student who landed a $4,500 upfront and a $1,000 a month retainer project from just his first client. So this is proof that these side hustles work because all the people I just mentioned run their AI business full time. Now let me tell you what it actually felt like to have a job, because I think a lot of you are sitting in this exact seat right now. I was a software engineer at a big tech company, good salary, good title, the whole thing your parents wanted for you. And here's a part that broke me. Whether I coasted 30 hours a week or I grinded it out at 50 hours a week, my paycheck was identical. See, this is what it means to be capped, not by my skill, but by the structure of the organization. And most side hustles are the same trap with worse pay. If you're selling a $27 prompt pack, you need 300 sales a month to replace the salary. If you're doing $200 a month AI retainers, you need 40 clients. 40. You need a team to service that, and now you have a whole job again, except you're also the HR department. You're no longer just an employee. You're HR, you're a manager, you're a CEO, you're everything. You're gonna get burnt out more by having the side hustle than your 9-to-5 job. So this ranking you're going to see in this video isn't which of these makes money, because they all make money. It's which of these gets you to $8,000, $10,000 a month without needing 40 customers and a staff. That's the real test. So here we go with number 10. At number 10, we have selling prompt packs and templates. I have to start here because it's the most recommended AI side hustle on the internet, and it's probably the worst one on this list. See, you can package 50 Claude prompts into a Notion doc, sell it for $27, put it on Gumroad. Building takes a weekend and it costs nothing to deliver. So far, so good. And the ceiling is brutal. At $27 a sale, if you want to make even $10,000, you need roughly 300 sales a month, every month, forever to hit your number. Meanwhile, Yannick hit that exact number from just one deal. Actually hit over that number. But it is a very easy side hustle to pick up, and honestly, if you've never done an online side hustle before, this isn't a bad one to start with. Now, this side hustle I actually like. It's just misranked by everyone who covers it. A Claude skill is a folder with a markdown file in it that teaches Claude to do one specific thing really well. No SDK, no build step. You write instructions in plain English and Claude follows them. The entire technical barrier is, can you write clear instructions? If you can write clear instructions, Claude can listen, Claude can follow. And people do pay for Claude skills because businesses don't want to learn what a skill.md file is, or they might not want to create their own Claude skill. They'd rather just have Claude write emails in an exact tone, fill out their specific contracts, format reports the way their boss likes. The same skill file runs across Claude AI, Claude Code, and the API without you changing anything. So you can build it once and you resell it to 10 clients, and these clients will buy this Claude skill if they need it and if they're too lazy to build it, by themselves. So why is this even number 9 on the list? Well, this is more a one-off pricing, non-recurring type business model. You can sell a skill for maybe a couple $100s, but then it's over. That's it. That's the extent of your relationship with your client. So with just one sale, you can't really build a relationship with the client. All you can do is build one transaction. And of course, you can't sell a Claude skill for over $1,000. That would be freaking insane, because it's so easy to build Claude skills now that a business owner would rather just do it themselves and pay someone $1,000 for their own skill. Now, this side hustle in particular has resulted in a lot of people making a lot of money on the internet. See, Faceless AI content absolutely prints for the people who get it right, where almost every Faceless channel looks like garbage because it's 100% automated slop with a robot voice from 11 Labs and 0 point of view. Useless facts, no angle, dead at 200 views. And even the ones that get a lot of views, they're probably demonetized on the platform they're posted in. So here's how you can run this side hustle properly. Use Claude as a brain, not the whole body. Claude writes the script, the hook, the curiosity loops, the strategy. Use Claude Design to create some nice looking animations. But the difference between a channel that dies at 200 views and one pulling millions is the writing. And writing is the thing Claude is generally elite at, especially if you use Sonnet 5 models. Now, I run my own entire content operation on exactly this, a set of skills that ideate, then script, and repurpose into reels. That's the only reason I can put out the volume of content I do as a solo entrepreneur. But be honest with yourself about the timeline that this side hustle takes. So you might not be getting millions of views in your first month, 2 months, even the first 3 months. And there will be a lot of API credits you'll have to use. You'll be running to an insane amount of token limits, because you have to produce AI slop honestly at scale. And I don't really think this is a fulfilling side hustle, but it is something that can bring a lot of income. Now, this side hustle is super popular. I mean, everyone and their grandma has an app idea, but what they don't have is anyone who will actually build it. So you find someone with an idea and capital, and you tell them you have a working MVP in 2 weeks. And the wild part is you actually can. You literally build a full working app, database, hosting, real UI, real backend. And I mean, I have 15 years of coding experience, a computer science degree, and I was a software engineer at a big tech company in New York City. And I still completely vibe code my apps with Claude Code. There's no moat in building anymore. But there's still people who are too lazy to go out and learn Claude Code, learn how to build their own app. They will still hire someone who has a little more software knowledge to build an app for them, because they understand security, they understand proper software architecture and design. So if you can teach yourself proper software architecture and design, you might be able to build apps for vibe coders. Yeah, literally a vibe coder who spams Claude Code will still hire you if you know that extra bit of information that they don't. And of course, with this, you can charge anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 fees for building MVPs, depending on how complex the app or project is. And if it's a mobile app, you can pitch a web app version as well for an extra $10,000 and vice versa. So this space is extremely lucrative. There's entire agencies are just built to build MVPs for clients, and they can make over 6 figures a month. Now, this side hustle is probably the fastest money on the entire list, and right now it's the most underexploited opportunity in this space. It sets you up for a long-term relationship with the client, sets you up for future projects. Honestly, I'd rank this higher if you're looking at the lifetime value that this side hustle can bring you per client. But this side hustle in general is to build beautiful websites for clients, and I'm talking about beautiful websites that look like this. And it's crazy because Claude creates both of these websites. It's just a difference between the skills you use and how you prompt it. Now, the problem with this side also is a website usually is just a one-time build. You can't really do much else with it. If you do want to take it that extra mile, you can get into AEO, you can get into AI funnel building, but that is a whole separate side hustle. Now, this is my mentee Hirsch. He makes about $30,000 a month just building websites. So there is a lot of money in this space. You just have to capitalize on your clients and try to target clients who have companies that are like startups that have just been recently funded and need a website built, because they have money to spend, and you can charge anywhere from $5 to $20K per website. This side hustle is extremely lucrative because every small business runs on a Frankenstein mess of spreadsheets, sticky notes, and a CRM they pay for that nobody updates. They're drowning in their own data and have no idea what's happening inside your own company. And honestly, there's a point where my business was exactly this. But here's how you can fix it. This is how I fixed it. You hook up Claude directly into your client's apps or systems with MCP, the open standard that lets Claude reach their database, their email, their calendar, it's their CRM. Then the owner or your client will ask which deals are about to fall through because I haven't followed up. And Claude answers from its real data that it got from the CRM or all the piece of information that business has. So you basically turned your client's chaos into something they can actually talk to. I built this exactly for myself, and it follows up with leads, tracks when I last contacted them, messages them on WhatsApp and iMessage, tracks pipeline value, close rates, show up rates, everything. It gives me full visibility into my own business that I would have missed otherwise. Now, this ranks 5th because the sales cycle is kind of long. You're touching a company's actual data, which means security questions, IT people, and procurement process. But when you do get a client, these are usually massive contracts. For example, when you look at Yannick's deal, it was a massive contract because it was around this space. Now, this side hustle, you've probably heard about me speak a lot. It is one of my favorite side hustles, and it is ranked higher for a reason. This side hustle is the one I start if I had to replace my salary in the next 60 days, and here's why. You're not selling a skill anymore. You're selling a package. A plugin in Claude builds multiple skills, tool connections, and automations into one installable thing. Reframe for the client, an AI employee for a specific job. That's what you tell the client. Now, I have a plugin that runs my entire YouTube channel, scripting, ideation, thumbnail strategy, all of it. It's a backbone of a 60,000 plus subscriber channel, and let me fire the director I was paying $2,000 a month to. It just did exactly what he was doing, but way better and no sick days. And that story is a pitch because the math is absurd in the client's favor. A human hire costs $60,000 to $100,000 a year plus benefits plus insurance. An AI employee is a one-time build or a monthly retainer, does a real slice of that work, never clocks out, never gets sick. Same job, a fraction of the cost, and you are charging against their salary line, not against other software vendors. And that's the pricing unlock. And this whole category is brand new. The marketplaces are still being built out right now, which means that people who are packaging these AI employees and selling them today are early. It's the same way you camp out for the iPhone before Apple even drops it. It's the same exact energy. Now, before we get into the top 3 ranked side hustles that can literally replace a 9-to-5 job, if you're watching this thinking, I know which one I'd pick, I just don't know how to package or what to say on the call and how to really close clients. That's the gap I close with people directly. I take a small group of founders through this one-on-one 16-week mentorship program where you'll be working with me directly and my team, and we will help you on product direction, funnels, closing clients, and content systems to help you build your brand. It's how Tayyab went from $1,000 a month to $20,000 a month. Timothy went from $0 to $10,000 a month in just a single month, and how Ramsey went from 0 to 4.5K bill fee and a $1,000 a month retainer, and how Yannick landed an ultimate $102,000 deal. If you want to work with me and my team, apply using the first link in the description below. Now, number 3 is running a company's entire outbound. This is actually my favorite one because it is the easiest one to do to get clients when you're first starting out. You write, personalize, send, and manage all the replies and everything that goes on when it comes to outbound for a company. This one is the only service on the list where the client can calculate your ROI in their sleep. If you book them 4 meetings and one closes at $20,000, your $3,000 a month retainer you might be charging them is no longer a big cost for them. Because let's say you get even one $20,000 client in 2 months. They paid you $6K, but they made $14K off you. Easy. And AI can do all fulfillment for you. You can write all your personalized copies at volume. You can sequence all the follow-ups. You can draft replies. All of this service is 80% AI, 20% you just clicking the send button. And you can probably automate that. My mentee Rusal got paid $3,000 euros for an email agent. Timothy landed 2 5K contracts for email systems he built for music coaches. Same underlying skill, sold as a service instead of a tool, and the number can go on and on depending on how many clients you have. So your lead generation outbound system business can literally make $20,000 to $30,000 a month if you play your cards right. And when you're first starting out, you can simply tell a client, hey, you only have to pay me per result. So for every deal that I get you have to give me 20 to 25%. Easy. No risk to them, all risk on you, your reputation. But a lot of people will say yes because, again, it's no risk to them. Now, this is a real business and you can start today. LinkedIn and email ghostwriting are the easiest service businesses on earth to start, in my opinion, because every founder, executive, and B2B company knows they should be posting consistently, and almost none of them do. In fact, my LinkedIn game is not that strong. I have to increase it. I will literally hire someone who is running a good LinkedIn ghostwriting agency right now. And this can be you because traditional ghostwriting agencies charge 2 to 10K a month for this. And they're doing everything by hand. They have people writing 4 posts a week per client, which eats about 10 hours once you count research, draft, and revisions. But now you can use AI that is trained on the voice of your client and have it create posts for your client in their voice. You use Claude Design to create supporting diagrams. You can use Remotion with Claude to make some video edits, and you can automate this entire posting schedule with LinkedIn and Claude. So now you can probably take on 20 clients instead of 10 clients at once. And because so many businesses are getting funded by Y Combinator and all these other accelerators, they have a lot of money to spend, and they know most of their audience is on LinkedIn. So if you can grow someone's LinkedIn presence and get them B2B qualified leads, they'll be more than willing to pay you thousands of tens of thousands of dollars. And this brings me to the last ultimate ranked side hustle that can literally replace a 9-to-5 job. In fact, it kind of replaced mine. This is monetizing the skill you already have. See, number 1 isn't a hustle, it's a pattern underneath the rest 9. Every single hustle on this list that scored well has the same shape. You sell a normal service and you deliver it with AI. You're not selling AI. The client isn't buying software, they're buying emails and inboxes, posts to their profile, leads, meetings on their calendar. AI is your factory, not your product. And once you see it that way, the business is obvious. You pick the skill you already have, not a new one. The thing people have already paid you for, the thing people asked you for free, or whatever your last job actually consisted of. Recruiting, bookkeeping, software design, SEO, editing, design, paid ads, project management. And then you ask yourself one question: can AI do 80% of delivering the skill? If yes, you have a business this week. And here's why it beats everything else on this list. When you sell AI, you're compared to other AI vendors and the only lever left is price. That's how a $1,000 client becomes a $200 client. It's literally a race to a bottom. When you sell a service, you're compared to a human agency charging thousands a month, and you delivered it in a fifth of the time. Same invoice, same price, but your speed is your margin. So the client isn't paying less, they're paying the same, you're just doing it way faster and it's less overhead for you because you are using AI to do 80% of the work. I know people running AI delivery businesses that are making 8 to 10K a month. This is what's possible. In fact, my client Tesla is doing this right now with a nationally distributed food brand. CRM pipelines, abandoned car flows, TikTok growth, SEO. These are all agency services, but she's using AI to help fulfill on all of this. Now you have these 10 side hustles, but you're probably wondering one thing: which one do I actually pick? Well, here's a quick breakdown. If you need money in the next 30 days, number 6, websites, the fastest cash on the list. If you have a skill from your job already, number 1, straight to it. You're not starting from scratch, you're monetizing something you already do. If you're technical, number 4, number 5, you already have an unfair advantage that most people can't copy. If you have 0 skills, 0 audience, 0 technical background, number 2, ghostwriting. The barrier is literally a Claude project and 20 DMs of your client that you can use to feed into the Claude project to get a voice profile of your client. And to get your first client, whichever hustle you pick, this is what you have to do. Find 15 to 20 people who visibly need it. Send each one a 30-second voice memo DM naming the specific thing you notice about their business and over-deliver on whoever applies. Then turn that first client into a case study because founders know founders, and the referral loop is what turns this from a hustle into a business you can actually, scale to eventually quit your 9 to 5. Now, all these side hustles depend on you being very proficient with Claude. If you are not, I created this 5-hour free course that will turn you into a Claude master.